Hello everyone, welcome to our yoga class. My name is Vera and I have Kobe and Ria with me today joining us for the class. So we are going to start in our child's pose today. So coming to the end of your mat, basically sitting down on your hips, open those knees a little bit wider, toes together, big toes touching if you can, if not again, it's just nice and easy. And extend those arms forward to bring your forehead down. And just to relax here for a few moments. To drop those hips down to your heels. I'm just going to help them a little bit here. Just to extend the lower back. If you have anyone at home to help you as well, it's a really nice stretch. How it feels. Good. Just to really help those hips to bring down to the heels and just to stretch the lower back a little bit more here. Good. It's okay? Good, taking a few more breaths here. Direct your breath all the way back into the rib cage, into the back of your rib cage, sorry. Nice and deep breath through the nostrils. Good. On your next inhalation, let's gently bring the right hand and left hand to your right side. Stretch it through your left. Make sure that your hips are still on your heels. Getting a nice stretch through your left. On your next inhale, gently change. Bring it to your left side. Give it a nice length into your right side. Breathe in between those ribs. On your next inhalation, I'm just going to turn around. We're going to go down to your right side. But you're going to lift up here. So your right hand stays there. Lift up, extend the left leg. And just open the chest here. Nice and gentle movement. You really want to open the chest. Squeeze those glutes. Bring it forward and open. Lengthen, lengthen. Bring that hand to the back palm up. On your exhale, let's bring the leg back. Nice and gentle, flowing to the other side, changing the side. So you're going to extend the right leg, open through the right, lengthen. Make sure that you open the chest. Bring that palm or bring that hand back. Open the chest. And let's go for one more. Our chest gets usually really tight. So it's nice and good opening for the chest, for your heart. A lot of stress, a lot of tension we're storing in our chest. Let's go again to the left side and open it up. Give it a nice, gentle release. Maybe feeling the difference every time you're doing it. Exhale, let's bring it all the way down and back into center. We're gonna keep going with the shoulders and the chest opening. So gently flow. Stay on your left hand. You're gonna start flowing through your right hand. Really reach it forward, then reach right up. Open the chest here, then sit down on those hips. So make sure that you're sitting down and open, look back. Give it a nice, nice release here. Let's go again. We're gonna do for 3 rounds all together. When you're doing it at home, you can go up to 10 or again 5 rounds, whatever feels good for you, whatever feels right. Good, let's go one more time. Inhale, really reach. Give it a nice range. Drawing the circles with the tips of the fingers. And let's go the other way. So we're going to go opposite side. Open it right up. Reach it forward, give it a nice, nice release. Bring it back. Sit down on those hips. Again, one more time. Lift it up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale all the way up. And bring it right down. Bring that hand down, ready to change the side. So straight away we're going to go with the left hand. Nice and easy. Opening, drawing, finding those edges with those fingertips. Really make sure that you get into that stretch, into the shoulders, into your neck. Go one more time here. Enjoying every single detail, every single movement. And ready to change the direction. Lift it right up. Reach it forward, stretch, stretch, stretch. Give it a nice stretch to the whole left side here. Inhale, all the way up, up, up. Bring it forward, give it a nice release. One more time, inhale. And all the way right forward, good. Coming into center, let's open the chest again. So knees hip wide apart. If you need to open them a little bit wider, if your lower back is too tight, you can open them a little bit wider. And let's start walking those hands forward. So you're not moving those hips back. The hips still on the same level as your knees. And just give it a nice stretch forward here. If you feel like you can go a little bit more, lift up on the tips of your fingers as well. We'll give you a nice release right through the shoulders. Good. See how you feel if you lift up on the tips of your fingers. Yeah, good. Stretch, you feeling in there? Good. Nice and deep breath. And then gently flow all the way right back up, vertebra by vertebra, stacking those vertebrae on top of each other. Around your back, lifted. Exhale, open the chest, open the heart. Good, let's round your back one more time here. Good, and open. Let's sit down on those hips. You're gonna come forward and then bring the right hand all the way forward onto the side, palms on the ground, and then the left hand. So you're having a cross here, crossing those hands just in front of you. Try not to go too far forward. You want to really bring it down so they're on the same level as your shoulders. And just relax here. You just really want to feel the stretch in this outside of the shoulders. Good. See if you can bring those hands a little bit more down. And that one as well. A little bit lower towards the knees. Yeah. Low. Yes. You feel the stretch in the shoulders? Yeah. Good. Also here, let's bring them a little bit lower. So bring them down towards the knees. Elbows as well. Bring the hands down. Yes. A little bit more. The whole thing as well. This one. Yes. You feel it? Mm-hmm. Good. It's just very nice release. Let's take one more nice and deep breath into the back of that rib cage. Try not to lean into any side. So you really want to have it nice and even here. Might be quite tight. Some of you really feel it. Some of you might not as much, but it's just nice stretch anyway. Gently, slowly, let's give it a nice release. Remember which hand you had. So if you followed me, you had the right hand down, left hand should be up. And let's lift up now. Open the chest, your heart, and reach and stretch, stretch, stretch into the tips of your fingers. Rotate those palms up and reach. Somebody really is lengthening you here through your chest, through the shoulders. And let's bring it right down. So now we're going to go first with the left hand, then the right hand goes on top. The same way, hips down. Bring those hands closer down to the knees. And relax. Again, walking those fingertips to the side as if you're kind of like tying the knot here. Again, right into the shoulders. Again, we're staying here for 3 breaths. At home, you can stay up to 5 breaths, 5 minutes. Whatever feels good, especially the shoulder area, they do get tight. So stay here for as long as you need as well. It's going to give it a little bit of a, there we go. Feel the difference? Mm-hmm. Good. Left side and the right side to the first time to the second time might feel a little bit different because our side is usually quite different. Mm-hmm. Gently unwind, nice and slow. So feet hips wide apart, and let's just vertebra by vertebra come up and top. Bring those hips up, round your back, and open. So we're gonna open the chest a little bit more here. So let me just move. Good. We're gonna bring those palms just in your lower back. Tuck your toes in. We have the options. So ideally feet hips wide apart Imagine there's a wall right in front of you, so you want to kind of like dump back. You really want to have it nice and straight. Squeeze those glutes, and we're going to lengthen that spine. So really going to start lengthening right from your belly button all the way up, squeezing the shoulder blades together and opening. So this is the first option. The second option, you can see if you feel comfortable enough, you can try and get into those heels. It might not be happening today. You don't have to do it, but really feel, see, stay safe. Don't force into your lower back. Third option, you can either release your head down or you can tuck your chin in. Quite nice and very deep heart opening. Good, squeezing those, just really nice and good chest opening here as well. And then gently to come back the same way you came into the pose, bring those hands, if they were down, up into your lower back. And then let's come forward and just round your back here, side to release compression of the lower back here. Good. And we're going to try and go one more time now. See if there's any difference the first time when you did it and how does it feel now. First into your lower back, tuck your toes in, open, keep opening, really lengthening through that spine. Glutes engaged, the back of your thighs engaged. Lengthen, squeeze the shoulder blades and try to bring those elbows as close as possible as you can to each other. So right back here. If you can reach it down to those heels, if you can reach your head down. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Good, really gently come back. You have all the options. You don't have to go into the pose deep. Just go as much as you can. Do not force, do not strain. And let's go into a child's pose now. Lengthen, stretch. Maybe move those hips side to side, just to give it a nice release for the lower back. Good, and from here you're going to slide yourself all the way down into your belly. Good, fingertips on the side of your mat, tuck your chin in, and that's nice and gentle, there's no effort, just going up and down. Good, working through that spine, working through the lower back, engaging through your glutes, engaging through your core, protecting the lower back. Good. Very gentle. Good. And let's come all the way right up here and then squeeze the shoulder blades right in. Let's lift it up slightly forward and then squeeze them in right back in. Inhale. And exhale, really strengthening that upper back, opening the chest. Good, 2 more. Squeeze, really open and bring it down. 1 more time. Good. So we're going to bring your right hand down to the ground, palm is under your shoulder. Left hand goes right back, and you're going to kind of grab that elbow in the back. And we're going to go in the same way like we were going up. Inhale, really open the chest, lengthen, and bring it down. Good. You really will feel the chest opening, but also strengthening that spine, strengthening the lower back. Good. And down. Let's go for 1 more inhale. Especially if you're sitting a lot, if you're working on your laptop, those are the really good exercise to do for strengthening the shoulders, opening the shoulders, the back, the lower back. And let's change the sides. So we're doing 3 rounds here on each side. Again, you can go ahead and do more rounds if you need to. Ideally up to 5-10 rounds. Good. Remember that you're engaging through the core, you're engaging through the glutes, engaging through the core as well. Good. Up and down. One more time. Good. Nice gentle release here. Bring those palms in front of you and bring your forehead on your palms and just shake it off to completely relax here. Good. We're going to go a little bit more into this hip. So we're going to stay laying down for today. So bend the right leg. The left leg, you're going to bring those toes down to the ground. So flex the foot here, toes down to the ground. And try to get a hold. Try with the both hands if you can reach. Maybe you're just laying down here. If you can with the both hands. And on your inhale, we're going to try and open. Exhale. It doesn't have to be with the both hands. You can stay here with one hand. And just maybe just stretch that foot closer to you. It's a very nice stretch for the knees. But again, be very careful if you have any knees problems. Good. Few rounds here. Maybe you just want to stay here again. I'm just doing the second variation. You can just stay here or try to go with one hand. Good. And then gently release. Good. So bring the left foot down. Coming slightly higher, so the right leg that you were just using, you're going to bring it 90 degrees just on the side. So your hip should be aligned with the knee. Straight on the side here. Good. And just give it maybe coming slightly higher. Give it a few kind of like flows here, really to open that hip side to side. Good. On your next inhale, let's gently lift up and let's go down. One more time, up and down. And last time, one more time, right up. And let's bring it down. When you're going up, we're going to go all the way up. You're going to bring the right leg right under that hip, so you're staying right here. Lift, lengthen the chest up, and let's work with the left leg in the back. So you're going to bend the knee, point the toes, reach it up, get a nice stretch here. And then from here again, you can try and bring the left hand back and drop the left hip down, so really get that nice stretch in those flexors. Maybe bring that knee a little bit more back. Can bring it closer if you can. Getting right into those front. Try not to open the left hip to the side. You really want to bring it down as close as you can to the floor, the left hip. Good, well done. And let gently release. Tuck your toes and step the foot back and walk it off. In your downward facing dog here. Good. Let's come into our plank. Nice and strong plank, belly in. And let's bring those knees, chest. Good, down. So we're going to change the side. Tuck your toes in of the right leg. Bring the left leg in. Maybe this is where you want to stay. Just nice gentle stretch for those flexors, for the front thigh here, for the quads, for the knee. Or if you feel like you can go ahead and just a few rounds. So we'll do 3 rounds here, up and down. Alright, it's really good for strengthening the knee as well, but you have to be very careful. If you have any knee problems, don't go too far. Good. Let's lift it up. And gently bring it right down. Good. Release that foot down. Let's bring the left leg to the side again. 90 degrees here, so the hip is aligned with the knee here. Straight on the side. And just come up here. And let's go a few rounds. Really getting that hip opening there. But it's very gentle. Good. Let's come back to center in 3 rounds. We're gonna go down and right up. All the way down and up. One more time. Good. Down. And we're gonna go up. And let's lift it, tuck your toes, and let's lift it all the way right up. Bring that foot right in. Good. Stay here. Slide the knee if you can a little bit more back. Make sure that the right hip, you're not opening it to the side. Bring it down and then bend the knee. Bend the knee. If you have any knee problems, again, you can use some towel or blankets just to put under the knee here, just to give it a bit of a cushioning for the knee. If you can, the second option, get a hold of the foot in the back and just drop the right hip down. Closer to the ground, getting that front thigh here, getting the quad down to the ground. Give it a nice stretch. Good, and let's release. Good, tucking your toes in. Let's walk it off into a downward facing dog here. Good. Let's bring those knees out. So heels kind of like, heels not together, but heels in, toes out. And let's bend those knees to the side. Really bending those sides, shifting your weight into those hips. Getting the nice stretch, kind of like a squat, but a little bit modified. And let's bring it right up again. So up and down here, really. Maybe moving those hips a little bit lower. Let's give it up. One more time. And from here, maybe walking those hands a little bit further, closer to you. And just get a nice stretch through that spine here, through the back of your neck, through those hips. Good. Let's lift up and bring those knees down. Inhale, lift those hands all the way up. Gonna turn around here so everyone can see me. So we're gonna go a little bit more for the shoulders. Let's bring the right hand just in front of you and left hand right under. Again, I'll be touching, my palms will be touching, your palms might not be. Maybe you just the back of your palms, maybe it's somewhere there. Whatever it is that you can reach. The main purpose here is just to stretch the shoulders and the neck. So start sliding those elbows down. Starting those elbows down, shoulders down, kind of like, and reaching the top of your head up, shoulders down. So you're going to get the nice stretch through the neck here. Elbows lower, 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 shoulders down, really getting it. Take nice and deep inhale. And on your exhale, belly in, round your back. And let's go side to side here. Good. Inhalation all the way right up. Open the chest, your heart, reach and stretch. And we're going to change the side straight away. Left hand right under. You might feel the difference with the left and the right side. Whenever you're ready, start sliding those elbows and shoulders down. Really putting an effort to slide them down. Actively releasing them down. Inhale and exhale, belly right in. And let's go side to side here to get into any areas, whatever you need the most. Good. Inhalation. Let's lift it right up. Open the chest, open the heart. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Again, let's lift those palms up. And imagine if you're stretching right through the chest, all the way up, 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 up to the side and back. And release those hands down. Good. Sit down on those hips. Let's take a nice and deep inhale. And let's bring those hands just behind your head and relax it down. Exhale. Completely relax under the weight of your body. Maybe going side to side. Good, and let's lift up. Inhale, open, reach and stretch. Good, and then release. Leave those arms. Lengthen one more time and to bring those hands just in front of your heart center. And thank you so much. I hope everyone feels well. Have a lovely day or lovely evening. Namaste.